Hello guys, you are listening to Crackplot, and today I am going to be reviewing Master, directed by Lokesh Kanagarajan, starring Vijay and Vijay Sethupathi. Well, if you are wondering why my voice sounds a bit different, that's because it's sore from cheering and shouting for this movie in the theaters. I definitely enjoyed watching Master in the theaters. I went with a gang of my friends and we had a lot of fun cheering and shouting and hooting for the movie. And when I walked out of the theater, I felt that I really liked the film and that it was amazing. But on further introspection, I felt that the film could have been a little better. Master is directed by Lokesh Kanagarajan and he is a director whom I admire very very much. His last film Kaidi was one of my all-time favorites and I was really looking forward to what he made next. And when the cast was announced that it was Vijay and Vijay Sethupathi, my excitement knew no bounds. But when I saw the film, I felt that it didn't really reach my expectations because I felt it was confused whether it wanted to be a Lokesh Kanagarajan film or a Vijay film. The first half is very enjoyable and it has a lot of fun scenes and the interval block is amazing. The entire first half is essentially just the setup for this giant clash between the two mammoths JD and Bhavani, played by Vijay and Vijay Sethupathi respectively. In fact, the interval took me to such a high that I was really excited to come back and continue watching the movie and see how the fight between these two mammoths would continue. But after all the hype, the clash never really comes until later in the second half, after approximately around 20 to 30 minutes of the movie, and I felt that that part of the movie could have been removed. It is a 3-hour long film and it definitely could have been made into a 2-hour 40 minutes or a 2-hour 30-minute movie. And this extra time is what slows down Master. The scenes which do have both Vijay and Vijay Sethupathi in the same frame though are really good, and I felt if there was more of that rather than hyping Vijay's character, the film would have been much better. Coming to the technical aspects of the film, the cinematography by Satyan Suran is amazing, but the editing by Philomen Raj could have been a bit better. The music by Anirudh Ravichander was phenomenal. The album has been a chartbuster and it was one of the main reasons for the hype for this film. But the picturization of these songs, the way certain songs were used in the film, did not justify the hype of the songs themselves. For example, Vati Raid, which is one of my personal favorites, the situation that song comes in doesn't really do justice to the song, and I feel this is one of those rare times where the visuals can't match the energy of the song. Other than that, the background score and especially the theme for Vijay Sethupathi is amazing. The story by Lokesh Kanagarajan has a lot of potential, but it is let down by his screenplay because, as I said earlier, I feel like he was confused whether he wanted to make a Vijay film or a Lokesh Kanagarajan film. Other than that, a few of the scenes are very good, especially the confrontational scenes between Sethupathi and Vijay and the interval block. Amazing. The problem with this film is the scenes that do work so well that the scenes that don't pale in comparison. And in the end, this leaves you with a feeling that the film is just above average. Coming to the performances, Vijay has done a fantastic job playing a drunkard lecturer, and his performance in the scenes where he transforms or the scenes where he has to display some guilt, he has done a fantastic job. Arjun Das plays a typical villain sidekick, grunting and staring his way throughout the movie, but that's just the character he was given. Malavika Mohanan does not really have adequate screen time, nor does she have character depth, but she did do a good job. But all of them pale in comparison in front of Vijay Sethupathi. For me, Vijay Sethupathi carried the entire movie on his shoulders. The role of Bhavani was also written very well, and Vijay Sethupathi's performance, where he makes you laugh and scares you to the core simultaneously, just takes it to another level. He gives Bhavani a very volatile character, almost like an active volcano, and the audience genuinely feels the fear and suspense, wondering when he will explode. Every scene he was in worked very well for me and he stole the show. If there was a spin-off movie with only Vijay Sethupathi's character in the lead, I would definitely watch it. It is very apparent that Lokesh Kanagarajan has a lot of ideas, but his hands are being tied back because he wants to make a commercial film. This film would have been a lot better if it had been a complete Lokesh Kanagarajan film. In the end, Master is definitely a very enjoyable film if you keep your expectations in check, and you can definitely watch it for Vijay Sethupathi's stellar performance. And that was my review for Master. Thank you for tuning in. Good night and have a wonderful week ahead.